माने वहशत खिरामी हाय लेला कौन है खानाए मजनून सहरा गर्द बेदरवाजा था. Who is a forbidder of the wilderness walkings of Layla? The house of Majnun, the desert wanderer, was doorless. Majnun's house is the desert, and the desert is a house with no door. So why does Layla not run wild and come away to him? Who prevents her? In this verse is the verbal device of question and answer. In the first line, the question is, after all, who forbids Layla's desert wandering? That is, why doesn't Layla come out in madness toward Majnu in the desert of Najd? Then it gives the answer itself. Yes, now I understand. Hazrat Majnu was mad after all. When did he ever stay in one place? Now he is here like a will-o'-the-wisp, now like a whirlwind there. If the poor thing came, then where would she come? And if she searched for him, then where would she search? In the light of the first interpretation of the question as a rhetorical question, we learn that madness is not inducing action, and it can be confidently concluded that Layla does not have the kind of madness of passion that Majnun does. In the interpretation as a negative question, we learn that there is no forbidder, and that it can be confidently concluded that Layla too will set her face toward the desert. Who is the forbidder after all? Majnun, who makes himself impossible to find. Layla herself, who doesn't seek her lover even though no door bars her way. Nobody. So that the question is rhetorical and she's not forbidden at all? Or is it a mystery of her fate, so that she is somehow forbidden, but not by any forbidder? And then, does the doorlessness of Majnun's house show that there is no barrier, so that there is no door to prevent her entry? Or does it constitute a barrier in itself? How can she visit him when there is not even any door to knock on and be admitted through? Does Majnun even have a house at all? Is the desert itself his house? One further, even a stranger view of the verse occurs to me. Mystically speaking, Majnu and Layla are sometimes said to be one. Despite their physical separation, their identification with each other and obsessive concentration on each other was so intense that they almost became each other. On this view, the two lines fit together elegantly. Both describe the situation of vahshat khirami lived in by Layla and Majnu as they wander in the wilderness of passion. This verse is both transparently simple and ultimately opaque. It makes masterful use of one of Ghalib's favorite devices in Shaiya speech that asks unanswered and often unanswerable questions. Like so many of his verses, it gives us no guidance about how exactly to connect the two grammatically and semantically separate lines. There is also the sound of the second line, with its rhythm, long vowels, and flowingness. To me, it has the quality of mystery and mood that marks unforgettable lines. It's rich with meanings, but there are so many of them. They open so many imaginative doors that the words cannot be pinned down, which of course is one of the reasons that it lingers in the memory.